welcome to my Carolina homestead. Today I'm making a high protein, low carb bread that can be used as a bagel. You can use it as sandwich bread, which is what we use it for most of the time. It is absolutely delicious. This is an easy, no knead, no rise bread. So let's get started. In this video I'm going to be using Anthony's Premium Vital Wheat Gluten as the base of the bread. I will leave a link to this down in the description box. The serving size is 1/4 cup, 120 calories, 2 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 24 grams of protein. I'm starting this off with 1 cup of Premium Vital Wheat Gluten, and I am going to pour this into a sifter because I want to sift the ingredients together in my bowl. Next, I'm going to add a 1/2 ounce of all-purpose flour. This measures out to be 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon. Now I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. And 1/2 a teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'm going to sift these ingredients together, and then I'm going to stir really well to combine them evenly. I have in my measuring cup a little over 1 cup of hot water. This is just hot water from our tap. It has not been heated on the stove. I'm going to add almost all of it, at least 1 full cup of hot water to this mixture, and stir it really well. I want the water to pick up all the dough out of the bowl and pull it off the sides. And so this is a little dry, so I'm going to have to add a little more water to it, and I'm just going to add a splash here and there until all of that dough has pulled off the walls of this glass bowl. Now that this dough ball has reached the consistency that I was looking for, I'm just going to take it out and give it a little bit of a stretch. So I'm just going to pull it and turn it into itself a couple times until the top's a little smooth. And this is just going to allow the gluten strands to develop, which will give our bread a really nice texture. Now that the top is smooth, I'm just going to flatten it out a little bit and cut this evenly into 4 sections. Now I'm just adding a little water to my hands so that I can stretch this dough out just a little bit. You do want to keep your hands wet because this is a very sticky dough to work with. And if your hands are not wet, then the dough will stick to your skin. Now my dough balls are all stretched out, and I have them on a silicone liner on my baking sheet. And I'm going to let these rest while my oven preheats. I'm going to set the oven for 350 degrees and get the preheating starting. You want to make sure that your oven rack is arranged in the very center of your oven. If not, it doesn't cook evenly in the center of your bread. So now that this is rested and my oven has preheated to 350 degrees, I'm going to add everything bagel seasoning to the top of my bread. If you're going to add a topping, you want to do it after your bread has rested during the time your oven is preheating and right before you put it in the oven to bake. I'm going to bake these for 35 minutes at 350 degrees and then take them out. And this is what they look like. Beautiful, fluffy, browned bread rolls bagel sandwiches, whatever it is you want to use this bread for. It's absolutely delicious. So now I'm just going to let this cool for a few minutes, and then I will be able to cut into these. So this is what they look like up close. This is a very light bread. It is not dense. It is not heavy. It's very light. It has a nice crumb to it and a little bit of a chewy texture to it. And here you can see on the inside. If you're tracking your macros and you like to eat low carb and high protein foods, this is a good option for you, especially when you get a craving for a nice sandwich. This bread will stay fresh for about 3 to 4 days as long as you keep it in a covered container. I hope you give this recipe a try, and if you do, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how it turned out. Thank you so much for stopping by my Carolina homestead today and spending a little time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell for more videos coming up soon. See you next time, and take care.